A regular program schedule.
We now join All My Children already in progress after these messages.
On Leaks Than Loves.
Morning, sleepyhead. Look at that smile. Now let's see. Did your pretty pink diaper leak? Nope. Try again. No wonder you're smiling.
Timeout, sports fans. Old Willard here to kick off the football season with real cheese. Take timeout for pregame pizza warm-ups, followed by a football hero with Swiss and Colby. So don't forget the cheese.
Want more? I do. Get closer. Whiter teeth and a fresh mouth. Want more? Get closer.
Why does a Q-Tips cotton swab have 50% more pure cotton at the tip than any other swab? For softness, safety, and trust. Q-Tips, a swab by any other name is not the same.
Rich Little for Little Debbie.
Hey, pal, where you going?
I'll be back.
I'm starving. Bring me a snack.
Have a cookie.
A cookie? Those are Little Debbie snack cakes.
They are cookies.
Nutty Bars, Supremes, Figaroos, Star Crunch.
I like crunchy.
Okay, give me a Nutty Bar.
They are cookies.
Okay, you call them whatever you like. Just give me a Little Debbie.
They are good cookies.
Yeah.
Did I hear that door close? I thought I heard something out there. Your nerves are on edge. Sean, you have to learn to relax. What about that assignment I gave you? If there's anything fishy about the default judgment against Channel 5, I have to know it.
London's faxing the tear sheets. I thought you were sleeping.
No, too wide awake.
Yeah, me too. I'm jumpy as all get out. What was that?
What was what?
That noise. Sounded like a car engine starting in the distance.
I didn't hear anything. Forget about things that go bump in the night, Sean. It's nothing. Come on.
I told you, I'm jumpy.
Believe me. Everything is under control.
Please, let it start. Please don't let the engine die. Let it start. Come on, no! Start! Start! Okay, this is great. Great, okay. Adam's gonna come out here in a minute, and the engine's not gonna start. Great. All right, we're just gonna wait. Don't worry, sweetie. What is it? Well, it's Cecily. It's Cecily. She probably just filled the motor too full. That's right. She probably filled the engine too full. Don't worry. If we get too scared, we'll hold on to the bear, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to hold on to the bear because we're going to remember who gave him to us. Yeah, that's Tad. Tad loves us. Every time we get nervous, we're going to look at Bear and remember how much he loved us, okay? Okay. Say a prayer with Mommy now. Say a prayer with Mommy. Please, God, let the engine start. Thank you. All right, why did you do this?
To what?
Pretend you were dead. Why, in all those years, didn't you ever try once to contact me?
I couldn't.
Why not? You knew where I was. You kept all the clippings. You followed my life. You could have been part of it.
It just wasn't possible.
Why? Did you think that I would tell people that you were still alive? Daddy, I want answers. And don't give me that line about that it's too hard to explain or that I won't understand. I mean, you can speak slowly. We have a lot of time. And I will listen carefully.
You know, this is excellent brandy. Whoever had this dressing room before I did forgot it.
Like my clay handprint from kindergarten. Why did you do that? Why did you leave that on my doorstep? You knew that I suspected it was you. And you wanted me to know that I was right, didn't you? Well, answer me! Answer me! You're not Barney the Silent Clown anymore. You're Eric Kane. You're my father. You can't hide anymore behind that grease paint and behind that red rubber nose. Don't dare try to get out of here. Don't run. I have 2 private detectives outside, and they will follow you wherever you go. You owe me a full explanation, and you're not leaving here until I get it.
I always knew you'd have spirit. I just didn't expect how much.
You just answer my questions, please. Did you leave it and run because Mother was there?
I couldn't face her.
You could have come back later after she left.
No. I had a change of heart.
About what?
I knew your marriage had ended. And at the last minute, I realized how selfish I was being. You didn't need me in your life to complicate it even more.
You owe me the truth, Daddy.
It could be very ugly, and I don't want to hurt you.
You don't want to hurt me? What do you think you've been doing to me since I was 9 years old? You can't even begin to imagine the hurt that I experienced. The abandonment, the loneliness, the feelings that it was my fault, the feelings that there was probably something wrong with me, and that's why you left. So I had to be better than anybody else and more successful than anybody else and more famous than anybody else, so nobody in the world would ever believe that I could be deserted again. Come on, it's a little late for you to start worrying about hurting me, okay? It's time to tell me the reasons why.
All right. And when I've finished, if you decide you never want to see me or speak to me again, I'll understand. You know, when I was a kid, the movies were king and Hollywood was Mecca. The silver screen, that was my goal. My name in lights, my personal vision immortalized with blockbuster hits of artistic integrity. That was my dream.
Well, why are you laughing? King of the Desert grossed millions. People looked up to you. You were famous.
King of the Desert was trash. It was trash. Good trash, but trash. Now, there were other hits along the way, but my last film, Triple Crown, that was my masterpiece. I had 12 reels of terrific first unit stuff in the can when the bottom fell out. Oh, we were over budget. The brass started getting cold feet.
The picture wasn't dead.
And so was I. Personally as well as professionally. Thanks in large part to a very greedy second wife.
Goldie's in jail, you know.
Mm-hmm. I know.
She tried to kill me.
She knew how much I loved you, how much I missed you.
No. I don't want to hear that. I want you to go on with your story.
I had enemies. People were jealous, envious. And there was talk of embezzlement. Well, those are all lies, of course. But, you know, in a place where the temperature is a constant 78 degrees and the sun always shines, rumors spread like wildfires. Anyway, studio moguls called me weekly. Eric, baby, they said. Keep up the good work, baby. We love you. And behind my back, they were planning to pull the plug on Triple Crown. And you know what happens when a picture drops dead before it's finished. I knew what was coming.
This.
these years.
Saved everything. So, Daddy, if it wasn't you in this, car crash, who was it?
It was April. The jacaranda bloomed early that year. I had wrapped, and I had driven out to a little bar I know on Melrose. The side streets were lavender tunnels. I had the top down. I felt like dog meat, but it was, well, outside was so beautiful. Anyway, about the time I ordered a drink, a buddy of mine showed up and said he needed a favor. I guess his car broke down on the freeway, and there was a meeting in Malibu that he couldn't miss.
So you said, take mine.
I'd forgotten. Then my wallet was in the jacket, on the passenger seat. And so he had my car and my license and my credit cards. Everything but the cash. And he had no living relatives. No next of kin.
No one who could identify the remains of the body, then?
I waited in that bar well after midnight, and then I got frustrated, and I went to a nearby motel, you know, and I checked in. I went to sleep. I heard about what happened on the news the next morning. You know, about the car going off into the ravine and the wallet being thrown clear. I learned that I was dead. Now, can you imagine seeing your own obituary on television? You know, for a while, I thought it was true. And, you know, it was like a feeling of relief. And the old life was gone. No more struggle for power, no more begging for money, and no more failure. The old life was over. Or it could be, if I just kept my mouth shut.
You had a wife. You had children.
I had a wife who was bleeding me dry, children who would be better off without me. I wrestled with myself for hours in that motel room. And I cared about Triple Crown. But even I could see it was doomed.
And so you gave up?
You call it giving up. Over the years, I learned to call it letting go.
Oh, really? Oh, well, then maybe you could explain to me the difference.
I always thought of myself as an artist. Now, there was a voice inside me crying out for expression. And when I was young and ambitious, my medium was film. Well, now, to answer your question, giving up would be to deny that voice. Letting go merely meant finding another medium.
And this voice inside you crying out for expression, what did it say about fatherhood?
It told me I did some pretty rotten things. I hated myself for what I did to you and your mother, but I was too driven, too self-absorbed to appreciate anything. I used Mona. Yeah, I used your mother. I took everything she had and gave her nothing in return. And then I walked out on her.
And me.
I'm even more ashamed of that.
I used to comfort myself by pretending that you were there. By pretending that you would come back. I would stand for hours with my face pressed against the glass. Sometimes I would wish so hard that you'd be there. That you would be. I would see you. You'd be walking up the driveway with that swing you had in your step. I just wanted to hear you say, "Hello, Princess. Daddy's home."
I pictured that scene myself.
You didn't even want me to visit you.
No. I thought I was too busy fulfilling my destiny. But, you know, my vision of making a name for myself in the industry, that was a dead issue. I found that out a couple of weeks before the car went over the cliff. I'd gone to the Polo Lounge for lunch with a friend. I knew everybody, almost everybody in the room, the producers, head of the studio honchos, even actors. And none of them spoke to me. They all turned their back on me. Well, that's what people do to corpses in Hollywood. It's bad luck to touch one. Well, that's what I was thinking that day in the motel. And when it got dark enough, I went to a liquor store and I bought a bottle of vodka. And I came back to the motel. And I poured myself a drink. And it's funny, I can remember this just as clearly as it was yesterday. I looked at myself in the mirror. And I raised my glass. And I said, "Here's to you, Eric. Welcome to the land of the dead."
No, here's to you, Daddy. Welcome to the land of the living.
Feelings between Vicky and Roger grow stronger.
The man is bound and determined to destroy my marriage.
Vicky loves you.
You've always mesmerized me from the day we met.
Has Clint's worst nightmare come true?
Mrs. Buchanan moved into Mr. Gordon's rooms. That's 396.
Is this the beginning of the end?
Why don't you just shut up and listen to her?
You shut up!
I never, ever want to see you again.
Becky, get back in here!
One Life to Live, weekdays.
Have you entered our peanut counting contest? It's a $500 cash prize.
Excuse me, Professor. I need to borrow Cecily for just a
second.
second.
Tad, hi.
Tad, me, come here.
What?
Now listen, I know Will's over there right now, but you saw Dixie today, didn't you? How'd she look? Was she okay?
I welcome home from jail, honey.
Don't do that to me. Tell me. I want to know. There's something wrong. I can feel it.
Tad, she's fine.
She is not fine. Don't tell me that. I talked to her on the phone. I could hear it in her voice.
You called her? Jack said no contact.
You two, would you spare me the lecture? Just tell me what's wrong so I can fix it?
Dixie knows what she's doing, all right? So just relax.
When somebody like you tells me to relax, it's time to start sweating. Where the hell is Nico?
Nico's not back from Center City. What are you looking at the door? Somebody following you?
I want you to do me a favor, all right? I want you to call Dixie on the phone. I want you to get over here, all right? I don't care how you do it. You tell her the place is on fire. You gave birth to kittens. Aliens have landed. I don't care. Get her over here now.
I can't.
Maybe you can't. Come here. What's with the look on your face? You're making me very nervous with that look on your face. What is it? What's wrong?
Tad, I have to get to work, all right?
Oh, come on, don't do that to me, Cecily. You're a friend. You're not supposed to do that to me, remember? Come on, she's alone in that house with a Marquis de Sade. She needs me. I can feel it.
Tad, I can't break a promise, all right?
Then you admit it. Come on, Cecily. Cecily, please. I can help her. I know I can.
You're not gonna like it, all right? She's running away.
She's running away?
I hawked her jewelry.
Wait a minute. You mean like taking a baby and taking it on the lam, running it away?
I stole money from the till at Kelly's.
For Dixie?
Yes.
When'd she leave?
I bought
Why
baby
am I talking
food.
to you?
What? Great. Nico's gonna kill me. Dixie's gonna hate me. Fool. Idiot. Idiot. Oh! What do I do?
Yes, hello, police. Pine Valley Police. Yes, this is Phoebe Wallingford. I need to speak with Chief Simpson immediately. Yes, I'll hold, but hurry, this is important. Can you believe it? We've been robbed. Somebody with sticky fingers has gotten into our till. What are you doing?
And Phoebe, I cannot tell a lie. I did it. I had to borrow a few $100s, but I'm going to pay it back. I promise. Cross my heart. I swear. I promise.
Thank you, Princess. It's good to be in the land of the living. With you, anyway.
You belong to everyone. Did you know that?
Well, your detectives are still out there.
Well, we're not finished.
Haven't you heard enough?
Do you think 20 minutes can answer all those years of questions?
Listen, why don't you sleep on it? In the morning, you'll be sorry you ever found me.
Is that how you want me to feel?
I guess I better get back.
No, we're not finished yet.
You are a lot like your mother.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No, just stubborn, determined.
I've been called worse.
Mona must be very proud of you.
No. She never understood me. Sometimes she has a word of wisdom or two, but on the whole, I really always thought that I was like you.
Oh, I don't have to ask if that's a compliment.
When I was a little girl, I thought what we had was so special.
It was, Princess. Only I was too selfish. See, I had a life of my own. And now you have a life of your own.
Tell me what happened then. Next, after you welcomed yourself to the world of the dead.
Well, I gave the vodka to the desk clerk, and I took off for the East L.A. bus terminal, wearing a Panama hat and a pair of sunglasses. I looked at the departure list, closed my eyes, pointed, and bought a ticket to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And all the while Goldie was planning a funeral.
No, I never thought about it, never looked back. Now, I sold my watch, and I bought a fake ID, and I got a job as a cook for an oil-rich family. John and Tempe Yates. Oh, boy, what a couple. Their idea of a gourmet meal was a charcoal barbecued steak and a baked potato. And when the governor came to dinner, I put a hunk of parsley on the steak platter and called it haute cuisine. Well, I lasted 6 months.
You never looked back?
No, I let go of the past and moved on.
Where'd you go?
Pillar to post mostly. Crisscrossing across the country. I've worked in, let's see, Denver, Bar Harbor, New York City, Brockton, Mass.
As a cook?
Well, it's jack of all trades, really. I've been a golf pro, an entertainment director. I started believing my own resumes, and I grew mustaches. I grew beards. I had a collection of hats and eyeglasses and a long list of names that I could use. You know, I never stayed in any one place longer than 2 years, and that was teaching English at a private girls' school. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of what I did there. I turned out some really first-rate students.
And you still never looked back?
Oh, I thought of you. I dreamed about you. But, Massachusetts. That's where Barney the Clown was reborn. You see, I was doing my magic act for a local benefit when a traveling circus blew through town. And, you know, before I knew it, my trunk was packed and I was on a truck next to the lions. The English teacher took off to join the circus.
How long ago was that?
Well, it's been, I guess I've been a clown for 8 years. I guess I should say I've been a clown all my life. I just turned professional 8 years ago. Yeah, I played every town west of the Mississippi with a population of over 10,000.
How many times did you play Pine Valley?
Never. No, I didn't have the guts to go back until this summer. And as I now know, that was a major mistake. For which I humbly ask your pardon.
It's no use, Sunshine. Mama can't start it. We're just gonna have to find another way out of here before Daddy gets suspicious. That's right. Oh, shoot. Ah! Oh! Ah! 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 Ah!
It's me. It's Dad.
Oh.
Hey, Sunshine, how are you? Move over, move over. What the hell is wrong with you? Look, I understand about running away. It's all right if you want to grab the baby, hi, baby, and take off. But it is not all right if you leave me behind. What the hell were you thinking?
Sorry, Ted. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you. I wanted to make the break clean and simple because I love you.
Honey, you don't vanish on people that you love. See, he agrees.
Look, just if this car's not going to start, I'm just going to have to take Adams.
I'm not going to let you change the subject. You hear me?
Look, if anybody asks you that if you saw me, you're just going to have to lie.
Dixie, would you talk to me?
Don't touch me.
Why not?
Just please.
Why not? You're afraid that if I touch you, you're going to remember what's important?
Please.
Like you, me, and that baby.
Dad.
Honey, it's all right. It's okay. You don't have to be strong all by yourself. Come here. Come on.
Now, what are you doing skulking around my doorstep?
I apologize for the lateness of the hour, but I need to see my client.
At this hour?
Yes, it's very important.
Urgent, I assume.
May I come in?
Oh, by all means. I wouldn't want to interfere in the privileged relationship between my wife and her attorney.
Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, Adam.
She's upstairs.
But would you send somebody to tell her I'm here, please?
My assistant's busy and my staff is all in bed. Down the hall, third door to your right.
Is she awake, do you know?
How would I know? Why don't you go knock and find out?
Well, I think I'll do just that. Thank you.
I do what I can.
Dixie. Dixie, it's Jack. Are you awake? Dixie. Dixie. Empty. Damn it!
Well?
The all clear we got was legit. Records clean as a whistle.
You're sure?
Not even a shadow. But her Grace phoned, and she wants your signature on the proposed payment schedule for the purchase of Channel 5. She wants it faxed to her London office immediately, and then she wants the original binding copy sent by overseas courier.
Oh, does she really? Well, these Brits can play rough, can't they? Well, the Yanks can play rougher, especially this Yank.
What's that thing?
That's an electronic wonder, unpatented as yet. Well, that was quick.
Well, I changed my mind after all that poor woman has been through. I figured she needed a rest. Hello, Cuddy.
Jack?
I'll go up and wake her.
No, that's all right. Please don't.
You said it was urgent.
Well, I've decided it can wait until tomorrow morning. Listen, will you have her ring me first thing?
Yes, if that's what you wish.
Thank you. I'll see myself out.
Rather strange, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Attorneys don't make house calls this time of night very often.
Is there something going on I should know about?
Son, in about, I'd say, half an hour, the world is going to turn upside down. Stick around for the fireworks.
Hi! Ah!
I'm sorry. You hate me, don't you? I don't blame you. I hate me, too.
Yeah, that makes 4 of us. Yeah, 4 of us.
Hey,
Listen, did anybody
sweetie.
follow you?
No. I was really careful. Listen, I didn't tell him as much as he guessed, all right? I guess I'm not as good at keeping secrets as I thought I was. I'm very sorry.
It's okay, Cicely.
Really, you forgive me?
I forgive you.
Yeah, we
really.
all forgive you. Now, you better get out of here. You're going to end up in Slamber's an accessory, all right?
Okay, listen, can I do anything for you guys?
No,
Hi,
no,
sweetheart.
you've been wonderful, really.
Oh, you guys are the best friends I've ever had.
Oh.
Even you.
I'm gonna miss you. Oh.
Hey, goodbyes. Get off.
Oh. Grouch. Okay, you guys kiss Mr. Sunshine for me. And you have a beautiful, happy life, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
You're all right. You know that.
I know.
Let's scram. Get out of here.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
I didn't know a man could feel so much emotion in one night.
Yeah. Same for this woman.
He must be tired.
And hungry.
Well, I should get back to the hotel.
I'm registered at the same one.
Now, I might have expected that.
Listen, someone told me about this great Texas barbecue restaurant that stays open all night and delivers. Will you join me in my room for a late supper? Oh, don't say no. Come on, food would be great for both of us. Besides, there are still a lot of things I'd like to talk to you about.
I'm sure lots have happened.
Not always so easy to talk about things.
Well, you don't have to. You know, being out of sight doesn't necessarily mean being out of mind. I did keep up. Good times and bad times.
You know about Silver?
I'll be responsible.
What about Mark?
He's in Japan.
You did keep up. Well, maybe you didn't let go as much as you said. That makes me happy.
You should despise me.
Part of me does. The little child in me. There has always been this, big empty space in my heart. I know that. I always have. It's all right. I learned to live with it. I learned a lot, actually. I learned about men, and I learned about life. Learned how to fight, learned how to win. That's something you and I have in common. We're both survivors. Shall we go?
Is that what you want?
Mm-hmm. Don't forget your costumes.
Why, I don't think I'll be needing them. Barney the Clown is retiring.
You're leaving the circus. Where will you go?
Topeka. I have a friend there.
But you'll miss it.
Oh, the circus has been very good to me. And Barney's been a pal for a long, long time. Sure. Sure, I'll miss it.
All right, I'll wait for you then outside.
you sure we need to switch cars?
Keep your voice down. Where the hell my father keeps the car?
We can't take your dad's car.
Yes, we can. We've got to. Everybody's going to be looking for the station wagon, and I know Adam has already bugged it.
We take your dad's car. That's stealing.
Right. Exactly. Now do me a favor. Be quiet and think keys.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse.
Oh!
Careful, Ma. That thing might go off.
For heaven's sakes, I thought you were burglars.
You're right. We are burglars. But don't worry about it. Everything's cool. Don't panic. Listen, is Jack at the hospital?
No, he's looking for you.
Hospital?
We had a slight altercation.
He's not hurt.
Well, good. Listen to me.
What?
We need to take the car.
No, Dad, no.
Listen to me. Don't argue, please. We need to take the car.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Martin.
Something very final is going on here.
Keys, please.
I'd like to take the baby up to see Joe, okay?
We trust you?
Of course we can trust them.
Come on, darling. You keep the blanket. Just give me the baby. Okay. Come on. Here we go. You're all right. That's right. Are you all right? I really hope you two know what you're doing. Come on, Pierre. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to see Grandpa Joe.
All right, I'm gonna go load the car. You stay here and count money.
Oh. Wait a minute. What if the police find out your parents helped us? What if Adam presses charges to these
Nobody's
people?
gonna find out anything because we are going to steal the car. Grand theft auto. Get it? That way my parents don't know anything. They're protected. They're victims, not accessories. Now, do me a favor. Just stay here and count money. And in the meantime, think of a way to get more, all right?
Okay.
That doesn't involve robbing a bank. See you.
Ted and Dixie downstairs.
Darling, tell Grandpa Joe that you're here to say goodbye.
They're leaving?
Joe, how much cash do you have?
14, 11, 13, 12, 14, 13.
How much?
14, let's see, $1,415 and 62 cents.
$1,400 isn't bad, but it's not going to be enough. We need more.
Did you get the clothes from the back seat?
Yeah, everything's all set.
Okay.
Oh, this is a bundle from heaven. They all are. Please, please promise that you'll take care of yourselves.
Yeah. We will, I promise you. Listen, and thank you so much for always being there for me. Listen, I'm just gonna go wait in the car, okay? I'm sorry.
Listen to me. We love you. You and your baby are part of our family.
Thanks, Mom.
Son.
Dad, I know. Believe me, I know this isn't your style, but I love Dixie, and this baby deserves a hell of a lot better than life with Adam Chandler. So that's how the show goes. I just want you to know that, well, whatever your conscience tells you to do, whether you help us or not, I'll understand. It won't change my feelings about you.
Dad, I have to ask you to consider what you're doing. You're breaking the law. Think about the kind of life you're going to be leading. Going to be on the run, hiding out. And in the end, things may be very much worse for you.
I know, Dad, they could be, but... Well, the way I see it, it's not about me. It's about Dixie and the baby. And she's determined to go, and... I'm sorry, you guys. I just can't let her vanish out of my life.
Dad, we really shouldn't have come here.
No, it's all right. Look, Dad, if it was Mom standing here, and she had a baby that you wished was yours, that you wanted to be yours, what would you do?
I had to try. I want you to be safe.
I know. And believe me, if I'm ever in a position where I could give advice, I just hope I'm half as good at it as you are.
Well, sometimes I get so concerned about the son, I forget about the man. Anyway, here, this is everything we've got in the house.
Thank you. I got the keys.
Listen, I'm just gonna go way out in the car. Okay? Thanks. I'm never gonna forget you.
God bless you, Dixie. God bless you.
Just take care.
I'll be out in a minute.
some basics that you might need.
Yeah. Don't tell me. Chocolate chip cookies, fresh underwear, and a toothbrush. Exactly what you took me in jail, right? I'm sure it'll come in handy. Look, I just want you both to know that, well, I probably won't be seeing you for a while. But you'll be in my thoughts always. All right. Look, you remember that time that we were playing Monopoly around the table and you got steamed because Mom knew I was losing. She slipped me $500 under the table.
Yeah, Ruth was cheating. You had to learn how to lose.
You know something? I won anyway. And not just the game. I love you both very much.
Stay tuned for One Life to Live next.